Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday
me.
to you.
Happy birthday to. Can
Happy
you sing happy
birthday.
birthday to yourself?
No.
Should you?
No.
Really? You don't
No.
think so?
No, I absolutely don't think you should do anything for yourself for your birthday. You should have other people do it.
I don't know. Oh, and I forgot. I guess Michael Jackson's estate owns freaking a happy birthday song, so that's why all the restaurants and whatever have to like make up their own little version of the thing.
Happy birthday, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and there's three others are all public domain.
Well, it used to be.
Well, they should be. They're all public domain. I don't care who owned it before.
Well, it's the thing about birthdays.
Anyways, it's your birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brother Wade here does not, in fact, have a birthday. He was hatched.
Yes, that's right. Well, even if it is your day of birth, well, how do you say chickens are birthed? The day that they laid the egg? I mean, like if your snake lays eggs, is that the day they were born, or is it the day they came out of the egg?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, we could. I could certainly see the connection between you and a snake.
Oh boy! And this cake has made me go into a diabetic coma several times.
Yeah, it's wrong when you realize blue and teal should not hang out together. And then
I
they've got
still
pink.
don't. Is this a unicorn cake, a mermaid cake, a princess cake? What is this thing? They substituted the cake I wanted.
Yeah, I think we're mutating as we speak. I mean, this is pretty crazy colors involved, and I've been seeing purple.
I mean, is this red cake because somebody cut their finger while making it and bled into it, or is this the actual food coloring?
Did you ever hear about the people whose parents or whoever makes an armadillo cake? They figure out how to make gray frosting, which is disturbing on its own if you think about that.
What's an armadillo cake?
Well, it's when they make it the shape of an armadillo.
All you got to do is take black frosting and mix it with white until it turns gray.
Well, yeah, see, you would know that. I don't know that, but okay.
My
Anyway,
daughter's friend was allergic to red food coloring, and we had a black and green cake for her birthday.
and they went to the trouble. They made the entire inside of the cake red. So when you cut into the armadillo, it looked like he was bleeding to death. It was quite poetic, I thought. That was funny as all get out.
I mean, this pink is like really badly. This is a girl's cake. Is this one of the cakes that you have no idea if it's going to be a boy or a girl, so you give the couple this cake?
I'm starting to think, but it's like pink and it's blue. And then like I said, you're eating this damn thing, and there's so much sugar that you swear you can see purple, but there's no purple. That's the one color that's not represented here. I mean, we have pink.
If we had a website, we would put it up on the website.
That's crazy.
It's up on our Facebook, folks.
What's our Facebook again?
My Facebook, not yours. You don't have one.
Oh, that's right. I'm not allowed on Facebook. Twinkle! In case you don't know, we're taking pictures.
Yeah. So we could put it on Facebook.
The Facebook.
And I don't know what I do on Facebook. I don't know what you do on Facebook.
I don't do anything on Facebook. They don't let me. Uncle Mike is not allowed on Facebook because his profile some time ago was stolen. And since there are no actual human beings now involved with the Facebook, the AI doesn't like me. The computer is not my friend.
How is the computer not your friend?
Evidently, it's heard my comments about the role-playing game Paranoia. I don't know. I have no idea.
The role-playing game Paranoia.
Yeah, man. The computer's not your friend. That's
Yeah, I know. We discussed that the last show. By the way, this is the 9th show. We're almost into a 10th show.
Oh, no. We missed out on the joke about 8 is great.
8 is great?
Yeah, man.
What's that all about?
Well, that was a Sesame Street reference. That was when there was a gentleman, he pantomimed, and then they put a voiceover with it, and he counted, and the whole thing, and 8 is great. That was one of the things.
What about the deaf girl?
Who?
The deaf girl.
Who?
The deaf girl.
Sorry, I made him repeat that like 5 times.
What about Bert and Ernie? Were they a gay couple or were they brothers? I always thought they were brothers.
I think they were supposed to be brothers.
Yes. Anyways, what did you do for your birthday today?
Well, I went with my one friend John, and we had this excellent meal. And in the process, I think I had some of the cutest waitresses I've seen in quite some time. And one girl almost all but backed up her backside into my shoulder, and I was like, "Is she doing this on purpose, or is she forgetting that I'm still a guy inside this old creative a body?" I don't know what she was thinking. It
I
thrilled
don't
me
think
for a
she
couple
did it
seconds. I'm
on
going to tell you that
purpose.
right now.
I don't think she did it on purpose.
But it was like, whoa, she's really close, and wow, that's almost gonna. Oh, not quite. Okay, I thought she was gonna touch me there. It's like, whoa.
I would have. I would have reached up and said hi. That's
Well,
very
I made a
nice.
joke after she left. I said to my friend who doesn't play co-ed, I guess you'd say, and I said if I'd have put my thumb out the right way, that girl would have jumped.
Maybe she wouldn't have. What happens if she didn't jump?
Well, that would have intrigued me too. But I'm just saying, that could be considered a rude thing, and I apologize to women. I didn't mean that. That was
And
just
what happens if she
a naughty
slapped your
moment
face
and a
off?
naughty thought for a couple seconds. That young lady was
She
probably
slapped
30
the
years my junior, probably.
she slapped your dentures out of your face because you.
Or she'd have turned all kinds of colors and maybe giggle a little bit. It says, "Oh, Mister, that was not good," or "Oh, that's naughty," or who knows? I mean, there's all kinds of reactions.
Hey,
you
that's
could
not
have.
what my husband does. Can you come over?
Or my boyfriend did that once. Yeah, you don't know.
Or maybe she just turned around and spoke in a man's voice. Hi.
Oh, that would have broke my heart right there.
Like on that Three Stooges episode there where they like were hitting on this girl and she turned around and goes, "Hi, gentlemen."
The bearded lady speaks. But
It
there
would have
are
been
women,
hilarious.
there are women that have hair issues, and I don't belittle them for that. I mean, Wade and I are from a time period where things happened and people were different, but they were different in a different way, I guess you'd say. Like there's an old expression that we used in affection, which was tomboy. Now we have girls that are I don't even know what the words are these days, but tomboy
Dykes,
is not considered.
lesbians,
No, no, no. Tomboy wasn't
butch.
always. No, Tomboy wasn't a girl that played for the other team. Tomboy was a girl that was cool because maybe she was into sports, or maybe she was into mechanical things. Maybe she was a great mechanic, or
Well,
something.
there's probably a bunch of them in the
Yeah.
military.
Well, not just the military though. I've known women
We're
that
talking about women that do mechanics and all this other stuff.
mechanics. Maybe they played sports. Maybe they spit better than most of the guys.
What about the women that look like men and they're married, got 5 kids?
Well, yeah, but then they're not always considered tomboys, depending on what's going on. But the tomboy might have been a girl that if she wore a dress and whatever, brush her hair or whatever you do, that be pretty for a girl, put on some makeup, you wouldn't be able to pick her out of a lineup. But until the day she puts on her makeup and doesn't, wear the dress, she's a tomboy, and that's just the way she was. And it wasn't a derogatory thing; it was an affection thing, because the tomboys were usually pretty cool overall.
I mean, the ones like the farm girls.
Oh, the farm girls, or maybe there was the girl that maybe she was good at like softball or something, or maybe she could fix the boyfriend's car, or maybe she was the one that actually could get the damned tire to get loosen up on the lug nuts or something. You don't know. She might have been raised to be a
Or the
mechanic
ones that drove the trucks.
sometimes, or they had pickup trucks and they were just as good at plowing a driveway as the guys were.
I know a girl that went and drove with a miniskirt on and she drove flatbed, so she'd get up there on the flatbed with her miniskirt on and
Oh my!
strap down the loads just to prove to men that she can drive with a dress.
Yep, I can see that.
And we had a family friend, I guess she was my mom's friend. Growing up, there was a plow truck driver. She worked her way up from the state into a plow truck, and she would go to work with a dress on because she said when she got off of work, she'll have a date.
There you
So
go.
she'll get off at 2, 3 in the morning and meet the guy for a date and have a dress on.
There you go. But it was not a derogatory term. We didn't mean that, because there may have been
Well, in
girls.
today's world, anything can be derogatory.
Oh, I know.
You
Isn't
could
that
tell
terrible?
somebody you could tell somebody you like their glasses, and then they get all bent out of shape because you made fun of them because they had glasses on and took notice.
Or you're not the right person or set of people that was supposed to notice that her glasses were nice looking. That's a thing now too.
Or somebody you could tell them they look nice or something, and you think you're being sexual with them.
Or maybe you honestly could look them in the eye and says, "Oh, you're very pretty," and maybe you just mean it
Well,
because.
that's sexual harassment these days.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Oh, in the new sexual harassment video, it talks about patting people on the back, telling them they've done a good job because it'd be taken for somebody else. Not using words like I think or something. You should say we all believe and all this other shit because if you say I think, you're individualizing yourself for the comment and all this other happy horse
Oh,
shit.
individualization. Because we are all automatons, evidently.
I guess. Whatever happened to some guy looking at a girl and saying, I want to fuck you out loud, and that being sexual harassment.
Wow.
You look nice today. You have a
Wow, brother
nice
Wade.
hairdo. Is now sexual harassment.
Wow, brother Wade, you just kind of brought it there. I don't know what you were talking. That was cool or interesting about that, but that was something.
I mean, when I was a kid, sexual harassment was touching, making innuendos.
Or
Now, if two guys are joking, and a girl could be joking about it too, and somebody gets offended by the conversation because it's sexual in it, it's sexual exploitation conversations, and you can't have that anymore.
yeah, because heaven forbid people actually talk about sex because you might educate each other.
Or anything. If you say, "Well, my hair is good," or "I went to the out to a bar last night and we met so and so," you're saying your endolendo business, and God forbid that's harassment because I don't have to hear it. It's becoming unnatural for people to want to hear conversations, anything and everything, because you had a conversation about something I disagree with. It's harassment. It's not for the workplace. It's awful.
Or oh, you need to lose your job because I'm upset.
Oh God, you're upset with something that I said. Now listen, folks. Most of these conversations are happening between two, three, four other people, so you're butting into their conversation, interrupting their day because they said something you didn't like when you weren't even involved in the conversation. I can see if you're a member at work, this old water cooler thing. I don't know where to get this water cooler. I've never stood around the water cooler ever in any of my jobs. But anyway, say you're in the break room or you're at lunch or whatever you're doing, where you're conversating, fucking off, not working, doing whatever. Uh, I'm sorry, fricking off, playing games, playing around, not working,
Or
not
relaxing.
being productive. Anyway, you're having a conversation. Let's say me and you are talking about the game and we talk about, stuff, and somebody didn't like it that we were talking about monsters and vampires and thought we were being disgusting when we were talking about fighting in the game and combat. So therefore, we're just, even though it wasn't their conversation, they walked by and heard it. Oh God, they walked by and heard something.
Well, there's an occasional thing I've noticed with you, brother Wade, that you can mention something and you suddenly get grossed out. And sometimes it's surprising the level of content or the
Yeah,
way
but I'm
it's
not
put
running to the
across.
boss going, oh God, they're talking about stuff. Who cares? It's not my conversation. And even if I'm in a conversation with somebody that you don't know, your coworkers, you don't personally know them. So
Yeah.
maybe somebody said something that I disagree with. Oh God, I disagreed with them. No, you just happen to say, okay, thank you, I disagree, and walk away from the conversation.
Or you
Stop
suck and I'm gonna
talking.
go away now. That's fine too.
Or why don't you just listen to them and maybe learn something about the other side of the
Oh
topic?
no, you can't learn from somebody else. That would be
No,
wrong.
no, we can't have conversations of politics or sex or any of the other topics that people talk about and learn about their side of the story now.
Or what is it these other people think is that subject's about in their opinion? Because I know what I believe, and I'm sure I'm right all the time. Well, that's not always true, but you don't know, and you should make an opportunity to at least say, "Wow, the other people are strange," and do you know that they believe this thing?
This is supposed to be a birthday episode, and we're talking nothing about giving presents
Well, it's not even presents.
or spending money on other people that you could care less about. I mean, that you are
Wade,
really good friends with, and you buy them
brother
a cake,
Wade,
and then
brother Wade.
the delivery service replaces what you want. See, this is what I still don't understand. Birthday cakes, items that are bought as gifts, if you put it as a gift on there,
Oh, okay.
should not be replaced. It
Okay,
is something
America.
that I wanted
Okay,
for
America, or
somebody.
at least the people who are trying to listen to this podcast, maybe out in the universe, who knows where you are. I tried to explain to Brother Wade that the service we bought, these groceries, I guess you'd say, had the opportunity that you could do replacement or not replacement.
But it's a birthday cake. What happens if you wanted a flavor? You were really fussy and you wanted that.
Well, what I was trying to explain to you is early on in the process, when you first went to communicate that the order was ready and you had put your card across and everything,
Yeah.
you're given the opportunity to modify. Now, you may have decided that, heck no, I do not want a replacement kind of flavor for that cake. Or frosting kind.
Well, it's like this. If they don't replace it because they feel like it, we don't get it. And we suffer because of their negligence.
Yeah, but then there's the other opportunity too, like we've got here that we were supposed to get chocolate and vanilla mixed marbling, I think, in the cake.
Yes, you wanted chocolate. I don't well, it's not that I don't like chocolate, but sometimes they make the chocolate too strong.
Interesting.
I mean, it's chocolate and then this is chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm not a chocolate lover. I could eat a Hershey's bar, but I'm not having dark, whatever fancy company you want to Chardonnay chocolates here. I want simple chocolate.
Well, we ended up
That's
getting,
it.
We ended up getting a thing that made
Oh, it was marbled all right.
We ended up getting a thing that made it look like somebody had dissected several unicorns. It was blue and green and some kind of pink.
Or red. Is it pink? Is it red? Is it purple? What the hell is that color?
And there was absolutely no kind of a purple involved. It's kind of strange.
And it wasn't unicorns because they put butterflies on top of it, or a bow tie.
Yeah, we don't know if it was butterflies.
Is this a prince cake with the princess cakes?
I'm starting to wonder.
Because now they're doing the Disney princes, the princesses, and they make cakes out of whatever. Let's see, Disney has it. Now the other My Little Pony company has it. The what is that other Warner Brothers? It's not Looney Tunes. It's that other show they have for the princesses and stuff. And then they have the one movie franchise. I'm not just covering one here, so we can't get in trouble. Not saying they're bad. But you know, my daughter's grown up now. She doesn't. I'm out of all that funny stuff.
Funny stuff.
Now, if this was a kid's cake, I would say fine. This is one of these cakes where if you're going to give it to your pregnant friend and you have no idea what they're going to have or if they're even going to have any because maybe she's fat and not pregnant, this is the kind of cake you would buy them.
Yeah, because there was at least 3 kinds of cake in there. I mean, it's pink and some kind of a green, and then it was blue.
Or is it whatever coloring's left over, they dump it in a batch and make it like they do at the other 2 stores we have in this area? That's how they make Marlboro cake. They take all the vanilla and chocolate, they mix it in a batter, they put it in a cake, and then put it out for people.
I kind of wonder, this one looked like they had trimmed so many cakes that they had enough pieces to shape it into actual cake shapes and things.
But I'll tell you what, if you are diabetic, looking at this cake would give me diabetes.
Just about.
Tasting this cake, I think I now have diabetes.
Now, no offense to the medical professionals out there, but okay, I'm a fat old guy.
Yes,
that doesn't mean that fat old guy is pre-diabetic because my A1C or whatever that metric is you're supposed to do is actually better than my practitioners. She and I used to have a competition. I'd beat her by 0.2 of a point every year.
She's a female?
Yeah, but just the same.
That must be fun going to her for some problems.
Well, some problems. Matter of fact,
make your prostate exam more enjoyable.
Stop. That's not nice. Talk about sexual harassment. Here we're back. Anyway.
Maybe you would sexually harass her with your prostate exam.
Oh, stop. Well, never mind. There's no good way out of that road at all. But anyway.
Does she get to demonstrate on herself before she gives you one?
That's terrible.
I hope she's not listening to the show because you're going to really get an earful when you go back to your doctor.
Well, I didn't say her name.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say my my urologist's name, so I'm okay. But
your urologist?
Your urologist, yes. Well, I'm over 40, so guys.
I have to go for the other end this week.
The other end, yeah.
My gastroenterologist, however that ends with a Y.
Oh, you're going to send that Roto-Rooter thing down you?
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not going to do it.
Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And
No, I think it would have
there's
been
like a
better.
camera involved. It's
No.
really involved. It's strange.
Colonoscopy?
Yeah.
No, we're not having any of those. We're not doing that. No, that is not something that we want to have.
And you know what's really terrible? I've noticed this. This is kind of weird. Half the time, you're these the doctors that do that stuff have the best bedside manner. You're gonna see this person maybe what 5 minutes, I think, total awake to talk to them, and they're the nicest people. Now, your regular practitioner, you might see 4 or 5 times in a year, maybe a little more, depending on your health and everything. Sometimes they're not that cool people. It's not fair,
Yeah, because they have to keep dealing with you.
I guess.
Mine's all right. He's pretty cool. Mine listens at least.
Well, yeah.
Like the one I had before that did not listen at
Oh.
all.
Isn't that great? Yeah, I got these concerns. Okay.
Well, they'll use the words like, I am the professional. I'm the one that went to school for this. I know what I'm talking about. Even though they're not having the symptoms, they're not dealing with it, and they don't care. And they're making a lot of money to listen to you bitch about it.
Well, I love it.
If I made that much money listening to you bitch about your health problems, I'd sit there and listen all day long.
But there's two brands, I guess, of medical here. And one brand has it, even if your doctor doesn't touch type fast, it still counts against your time. There is efficiency in billing. I'm telling you right there.
I don't get it. What?
Well, my brand.
I thought billing was there's a doctor's visit, 45 minutes. He met with you. Now pay the fee.
Well, my brand doesn't do that, but I guess the other brand that's more efficient, I guess you'd say, they have 3-letter name in their or 3 letters in their name.
I thought it was all the same in New York. In New York, I thought it could not be. You could not itemize doctor's visits.
No, they didn't itemize. No, it's not itemized. It's more like our brand says that you get X number of minutes, okay, whatever that is, 12, 15, 20 minutes, whatever tops. And if they type slow, that counts against your time.
Well, I would tell them to be a little faster then.
Yeah, no kidding. Or if they're not fast typers, they need to do that thing where they have
what I like is they leave and then go see somebody else, and then come back all around giving
a
everybody.
digital recorder. They should have a digital recorder where just get.
You know what they do, right?
Wow.
They come see you. They discuss everything with you. They find out your ailments, your problems, your issues, your medical history, your whatever. They do, you know it, folks. Then they proceed to go and see someone else, leaving you inside the doctor's room. And this is what we're talking about. They're charging for you to be sitting there. And then all of a sudden, they do all the prescriptions, the paperwork, the doctor's notes to work, the other assignments, the other paperwork stuff, the testing, approvals, the mandated things they got to do. Then they come back to each person. Again, you're still waiting while they're doing this stuff. Then they come back to you and they discuss it all with you. Your medicine, what's going on, what procedures you need, what was approved, what wasn't. And then they go to the next person and the next person and the next person. And they continue to do this. Meanwhile, like we just discussed and said, you are paying for this bill. You are paying for the bill. You are making payments. The insurance is making payments. The insurance is paying for the bill. Some way, the hospital, the doctor's office, the medical company is getting money while you're waiting, while your time is wasted, while you skip the day of work, while you skip the day of school with your kids, while you had to do this doctor's visit. They're wasting your time sitting there. You could go back home and lay back down and feel better. You could, feeling better at the doctor's office is another whole issue here. Sometimes you do feel better when you go to the doctor. Why, I don't know. But it's a whole issue. Anyways, we are going to now go to a break. Mike has already left the room to go use the bathroom again. And so, since he's gone, I might as well go use the bathroom. Or I might as well fix this mess that we have here. As we said, the cake is a little odd, and well, we're trying to do our best for Mike today at his birthday party show. So, folks, 607-238-3816 is our phone number. Our email is snorkelinginthesandbox@yahoo.com. And for Mike, for his birthday, Yahoo, whatever he says, I'll say it for him since he's not here. And I guess we'll be right back.
You're planning a long vacation, or just a day or two. You're finally on vacation. You're wondering what to do. You want someplace that's different. You want someplace that's special. You can have a great vacation in New York. And you say, I love New York. You can climb a mountain. I love New York. And there's such great sailing. I love New York. We can all go camping. I love New York. 'Cause it's so exciting. New York is different. You know, New York is special. You can have a great vacation in New York. And you say, I love New York. What a great vacation. I love New York. What a great vacation.
Can you tell if these vegetables are being contaminated with bacteria that could cause paralysis? Listen. Can't, can you? You can't see it either. Use different cutting boards so that the bacteria in raw meats and seafood and their juices doesn't touch prep surfaces for other foods, like veggies. Raw food may contain bacteria that can make you very sick, or worse. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year, and roughly 3,000 will die. But you can keep your family safer by separating raw meats and seafood from other foods. Learn more about this and other important information. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. That's foodsafety.gov.
When will man ever learn that when he pollutes the air and the water, he declares war against nature? American International Pictures presents Frogs, the story of the day nature strikes back. Frogs, starring Ray Milland, Sam Elliott, Joan Van Ark, Adam Rourke, and Judy Pace. Frogs, an American International picture, in color rated PG. Frogs, today the pond, tomorrow the world.
Rivet. Hey, wait, I'm back.
Yeah, I'm here. I went to the bathroom too.
Ah,
We got to do something with this mess. This cake is disgusting. I mean, we're not going to finish it. It's that bad that we're not going to finish the birthday cake. I think we should throw it outside.
I think we should too.
What do you think?
Yeah, we should. We throw it out.
The whole thing, or just what we have on our plates? And we saved the whole thing. Just leave it down here for whoever comes in here, the cleaning crew.
Yeah, we'll leave it for the cleaning crew. Maybe they'll eat it.
But I'm going to throw. Give me your plate.
There you go.
Yep. Okay. So, folks, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and we're going to throw it outside for the birds. And I bet you the birds ain't even going to eat it. How much do I make a bet they won't do it?
I don't know.
I don't think they will.
It's a tough call.
Anyway, here we go. We're going to throw it out. We're going to throw it out. There we go.
Nice, pulled out.
There we go. That was wonderful.
It is cold out there. Woo.
Yes, it is. But we just threw it out. We're going to see if the birds eat it. The next time we come, we're going to see if the birds eat it. Anyways, I other than the cake, I think you've had a good birthday party, right?
Yeah.
It's candles. It's other routine maintenance here.
We even gave a maintenance guy some cake, and he didn't want to eat it either.
Well, he asked us what it was, and
We said, we think a unicorn blew up.
I think a unicorn took a shit. They just put it into a cake pan and cooked it. To be honest with you, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to explain it. We've explained it. We've tried to. I don't even know what this company did. What happened? I ordered a marble cake, like we said earlier. You wanted one. I ordered one. It had like white frosting on it. I don't know if it's buttercream, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it was.
And
I don't know why it was done this way or substituted or whatever you call it. I just don't know what the problem is. I feel bad because here we sit, folks, to give Mike a good cake, a good birthday party. And here we sat here with a child's, some kind of a cake. Like you said, it looked unicornish.
Yeah, like unicornish.
It looks like they just put everything together, mixed it all together, slapped it around. Maybe that's what they did. Maybe they just said, oh, we don't have any cake, let's slap something around. But it's purple cake here. It's yellow over here. It's pink over here.
I think it was red in one spot, too.
Well, I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody got their hands stuck in the mixer?
Hey.
Maybe somebody, I don't really know. I have no idea. And that is almost the fun of it. Ordering online is sometimes they'll substitute stuff, but this is horrible.
I know.
This is just downright horrible.
Like there's a brand of pizza we won't order online anymore because of substituting and dropping things. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Especially
I
when
think
you
it's
do it
stuffed
online.
crust pizza. We've ordered another type of crust pizza. We've ordered from several pizza places. We try to order Chinese or pizza every time. And this time was a birthday cake. Well, we're going to leave it out. We're going to put it over here on the table. There. It's on the table over there for the night crew to come by, clean it up, whoever.
Or eat it.
Maybe one of the homeless people will wander through and want to grab something to eat. I don't think they get up this far to the 10th floor, but that's okay.
Well, you never know.
Maybe somebody will take it and steal it, thinking it's a birthday cake that we set out, and they'll probably take it. Like that one other person took some food from somebody.
Oh.
And they, nobody knows why, but they took food.
Or the laundry bag guy.
Yeah, or in the laundromat.
Imagine, folks, the laundry's working in the machine except for the laundry bag, which you've shaken out. And then you leave it hanging, like, out of the way so you can like pack the stuff back up when it's dry. Oh, no. There's somebody actually taking that bag.
Yeah. And we've discussed this before, that there are two homeless people that come in and collect bottles. And they don't pick up the garbage after they dump it. The one guy is a serious mess. The other guy takes everything out and attempts to put stuff back, or just takes the whole bag right out of the garbage and drags it along down the sidewalk, and then it breaks, and then you got garbage all down the sidewalk.
I don't know. There used to be some kind of respect for things, but people don't have that anymore.
Well, I think they respect things. I just don't think they care. I mean, they want their bottles. Somebody's gracious enough to let them in.
Yeah.
Or there's no bottle thing here where it's just bottles. Several businesses, apartments, whatever it is here. And nobody puts a bottle thing out. We sit in this room and we do our show. We take our bottles, we wrap them up in a bag, and we put them downstairs. And that's the way it is. Whoever wants it can take it. But I've never seen a bottle person or homeless person or bottle collecting person dump garbage all over the floor, not pick it up. I've seen people sift through trash that I thought was disgusting because they could get pricked with needles, broken glass. God knows there could be a rattlesnake at the bottom of the bag for all I know.
Yeah, we're on the northern edge of rattlesnake country here.
So I've seen it. And I've seen people get cut with glass. I've seen people have fits because they couldn't find what they were looking for in it. I've seen people pull out used condoms.
Ooh.
I've seen people pull out garbage, like dirty diapers, garbage stuff, and all sorts of other medical supplies looking for the trash.
Brother Wade, we needn't get everybody sick. There's some people that haven't quite yacked up their breakfast yet.
Well, that's true. But imagine reaching in the garbage and pushing your hand into a diaper trying to get a bottle. Or trying to
That's just poor planning.
That's yes, well, or dumping that all over the ground and then not cleaning it back up, or dragging a bag down the street and leaving those things in different places down the street. I mean, I doubt one of the hookers changed their kid's diaper and just threw it. I really doubt it.
Me too.
I have seen worse, though.
Yes.
Or they have probably seen worse. And it is cold, you're right. Ever since I opened up that door, it's gotten a little cold. But thankfully, the snow will be gone. Thankfully, we're coming up on March here at the end of the month.
Yep.
Of course, at the end of the month.
Yeah, that whole lion and sheep
Comes
thing.
in like a lion, out like a lamb. I thought that was
Or is it
a
sheep? I don't
Christian
know.
religious thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Although they did change Easter, I believe. But anyways, normally March around here gives us whatever it wants to, tortures us. And then at the end of March, the sun just comes out and everything brightens up to spring, summer, whatever it is.
The only cool thing about this time of year is we got the Lent, and because of the Lent, we have the Eastern European food, which we love pierogies. So we go out and get some pierogies while they're still in
So
season.
how are you supposed to eat pierogies with meat? Well, they don't have meat in them, do they?
No,
They're
they
not
do not.
ravioli.
Usually don't.
They have potatoes in them.
Potatoes or sauerkraut. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff they can put in them. I've even had some that's had fruit, so
What
they're like
about
dessert
shrimp?
ones. No.
I think a shrimp pierogi should be made.
You're thinking
I
Chinese
think
food.
lobster.
Lobster too, yeah.
What about barbecue?
Barbecue.
pierogies? And yes, Mike is talking about that one church.
Actually, there's a couple churches in the area that do it.
They do really well, to my knowledge. I've never really I've gotten it, but I'm not really big on that kind of stuff.
I love it. I've had times where I've had even I had a regular restaurant that was dedicated to Eastern European, and like there's a beef cutlet thing, and there's spices involved and this whole thing, and they have the borscht soup, and I don't know. I just like the stuff. I really do. I get in the mood sometimes.
Get in the mood for
Eastern European food.
Eastern European.
Yeah.
I didn't know Eastern European had an Eastern or Western. I thought it was right in the middle. All of Europe is right in the middle. There is no Eastern or Western European.
Yes, there is, because people have compasses. It's funny how that works.
Although, yes, the country you're thinking of, Polish and all that stuff, is up in the northern part. That would be Northern Europe.
Wade, I'm just going by what everybody else calls it, okay?
Okay.
You have your logic, but it doesn't always work with everybody else's.
No, it doesn't. Well, my logic is the truth. Their logic is something they discovered in school on some history lesson with some teacher that decided to call it that because they had nothing else to say to all the students. Like when I was a kid, I think we've told this story before, maybe we haven't. I asked what was on the other side of the world because the big map is the whole world.
Oh, yeah.
I asked what was on the other side. And the teacher basically treated me like I was a stupid idiot.
Oh, because they had the map all flattened out.
Yeah. But I said, what's on the other side of the world? And he goes, it's none of your business.
Oh, no.
So I've often wondered if there is another side of the world and they don't tell us. They tell us that map is the whole world, when really it's not. There is another side of the world. And this comes into Pangea and Admiral Byrd's exploration of Antarctica and the hollow earth theory. I mean, we could go on and on and on about this stuff.
But that's usually not what mainstream people understand.
Thank God the Sprite is not colored green. Their other favorite. Can you imagine if they sent us soda with the same colors as this cake over there on the table? The cake is way over there on the table, and we're still talking about it. We're still disgusted by it. It's magical almost. Well, it's not really magical, folks. If you guys took a look, we should have took a picture of this and put it up online. What we did, if you're a member of our Facebook, you'll see it. But if you're not a member, you won't see it because you have to have me on your Facebook. That's a good idea. Join the Facebook. Ask for me on Facebook.
Yeah, because Steve Jobs needs your money.
That's right. And I just noticed I forgot to do the advertisement. I had to go to the bathroom so fast, like you did. I went off to the bathroom that I forgot to tell anybody what to do. Our email is snorkelinginthesandbox@yahoo.com.
Yahoo!
Our phone number, as always, you Yahoo. Our phone number is 607-238-3816. And that is the plug for our show. We are up on YouTube. You can see the rest of our shows.
Don't plug our show, though, because it may not plug in correctly because of continuity.
I don't know what that means either. No idea what continuity is.
Our show's been satirized for your protection.
It's been factorized?
Satirized, yeah.
Satirized?
Yep. Satirical.
Oh boy. I don't know what any of that stuff means. You might have to explain all that stuff to me.
Which thing now?
But all that stuff you just said, and clerical and all this other verbs, those 50-cent words you were using. $50 words.
But I didn't take any notes. I just kind of let words fly, buddy. You'll have to.
They're all extraordinary words, folks, that I don't understand, and he knows that. So he sits there and has a laugh.
I don't mean to laugh.
He has a good laugh when he says words that are too far for me to understand.
Well, some of them are commonly known, and some aren't. I mean, it just kind of happens that way. I've been around the block a few times.
Done around a few times?
A few times, yeah. Well, I'm almost 60,
I've only
buddy.
walked around the block once. Maybe twice.
I've seen some
I
hairy
stayed home
things. I'm
where it
going to
was
tell you that
safe.
right now, ladies and gentlemen.
And then I stayed home where it was safe and sound.
Wade, there are things I've done that you would be horrified by. But then again, Wade is an unusual character.
What did you just say about me?
Oh, forget it.
What did you just said some comment again about me?
I don't know. I didn't take notes. I just kind of let things fly out, man. I've seen some things.
You said I was a special person or some other weird
Yeah, you are
stuff.
special.
How am I special? Like it's special as in he's special and we like to take care of him, or special as in he's crazy, leave him alone.
Both.
Or special as in we're going to take him over here and give him a shot and we won't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh, all three. God, you
All
give me all
three.
these fun options.
Or this special, we're going to walk him up to the railroad tracks and either he gets hit or he gets on.
No.
Either one.
I won't do the fourth one. That's just me.
Wow, it's a lot better than the other ones. I get to go see somebody new. I get to go talk to somebody new. I get hit by a train. I mean, how many people do you know of that's been hit by a train?
Oh, not on purpose?
I only know one person in my whole life that's ever been hit by a train.
Well, I know some gentlemen that worked for the trains back when it was manual to click them together.
Did he throw a milkshake at Josh?
No.
Did he throw a hamburger at Josh? And if Josh ever hears that I just said that, he's gonna come barging through that door. Trust me, he's gonna come barging through that door.
Josh listening to our casting.
He
also?
might be listening to the show. If I tell him we talked about him, he'll listen to the whole thing just to find out where. But he got a milkshake thrown at him by the engineer. And the other engineer threw a sandwich at him. I don't know if it was a hamburger or what it was. But
That's pretty funny.
it is. It's one of the stories of Josh that I don't think Josh wants us to know we're talking about.
The story of Josh.
Let's bring Josh on the program,
The final
folks.
chapter.
Let's bring Josh on the program someday, and then we can tell all stories about Josh. And why is this Domino's? And I just noticed this. He just brought Domino's in to replace this cake. You can't say Domino's without saying And then it has a black box with two domino signals that look like planets circling each other.
And gold.
Yeah, what's up with the new Domino's stuff box?
Oh, yeah, he misses the red and blue, I think, right?
Well, it's a red, white, and blue, the American Domino's. And the Noid?
Oh, yeah, avoid the noise. I miss him.
What is this, pepperoni and onion you got?
I think so.
After we just had that cake, you expect us to eat pizza?
No. I expect me to eat pizza. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, okay, that's great.
It's my birthday.
Yeah, well, that's true.
It's my potty. I can pee if I want to.
It's your potty, you can pee if you want to. It's your party, you can try if you want to. Why she tried at her party, I don't know.
Oh, it's because of the... Oh, you didn't hear the story?
No, maybe the stripper was bad, the Chippendale guy at came to the
No.
party, maybe he didn't.
No, this is back in the 50s and 60s where people were pinned each other to prove that they owned each other. Just before class rings and all that stuff got involved.
Look at the police out there. And now we hear sirens. Isn't our neighborhood nice? Bunch of police cars fly off.
Your ride's here.
Not my ride. Somebody else's ride's here. There they go. Here we have sirens and lights all over. Anyways, folks, another day in wherever we are. I won't say where we are because somebody's going to say, see, I told you not to live there.
Greater or lesser place?
Yeah, the southern tier area of New York and the Catskills, the bottom of the Catskills.
No, we're in the central leather stocking area.
Well, actually, we're not in the Catskills. We're actually in the Poconos.
Don't
Or is
poke
it the
a nose.
Catskills?
Don't poke a nose. You might get him to sneeze on you.
Mike, is it the Poconos or the Catskills? Or is it both? One on one side, one on the other?
I really don't know.
I know the very bottom of the Adirondacks is a little north of here.
Well, we're in a river valley, if that counts. I don't know about the rest of it.
The other ones are the Poconos. That one's the Poconos off of the Pennsylvania.
He's pointing
And
in
then the
different directions,
Catskills
folks,
go
for those of you
here.
playing at
Yeah,
home.
we are. We're in the middle of the Catskills and the Poconos, folks.
Ah,
But these mountains around here, I've heard there's better mountains out west.
oh yeah.
And I've heard there's better mountains, scenic views than we have around here.
So if you like greenery, we got you covered.
Well, I was going to say, if you really want to come see us, you better do it in the fall because then it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I see.
And you
I'm not a
can't-
fan of the fall.
Why? Now, you don't like the leaves changing and the smell of the air?
I don't
and
like
the
things
pumpkin?
dying on me. It's not cool.
They're not dying.
Yes, they are.
The leaves are not dying. The plant is sucking the leaves back in so it can live through the winter with the chlorophyll or whatever it is. Chloroform or whatever it is.
We're going to chloroform the plants. It's okay.
Well, whatever they do when they suck in all the carbon dioxide into their systems and last through the winter.
Ah.
Whatever
I don't
it
know,
is.
Wade. You got me going on this one. Wade has his scientific.
You don't
theory.
like Halloween?
Nah, I'm not crazy.
You don't like
about that.
Thanksgiving?
Okay, Thanksgiving I don't.
You don't
mind.
like buying $300, $400, $500 worth of candy, then giving it to all the brats in the neighborhood that decided to fuck up your shit during
Hey,
the winter,
You mean
in the
I
summer?
went trick or treating in the wrong neighborhoods?
Yeah,
When I
the
was growing up-
neighborhood where my kid lives, they used to give out full candy bars.
Wow.
Thank you very much. When I was a kid, I was lucky if I got gum.
Wow.
Sometimes it was a note, God loves you, and that's it.
Or an apple, and then you had to go to the metal
No.
detector places and get make sure there
No.
were needles in it. And
That's not true.
people believed it.
No, it only happened once, and the person that bit into it was an adult.
Oh.
They gave it to the adult to get even with them. They did not give it to a child.
Oh.
And then they said, oh, because Halloween, somebody stuck a razor blade in the apple. Who would do that in the first place? Or they poisoned the candy. What are you going to poison candy with?
After all, sugar's actually not good for you.
It's all
so-
wrapped up. You're going to unwrap it and poison it?
Yeah, you could, I guess.
And how did the fire department see if there was poison in it? They shined it under a light. And half of it went into a big box next to them. I think the fire department just wanted to take the kids' candy away from them so they could eat it.
It could be. I mean, I knew people who were professional firemen, and they're there for 3 or 4 days in a row before they get to go home again.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about giving candy away because you don't like autumn or fall or whatever it's called. Is it called autumn or fall now?
Yes.
Yes. It's one of those names that you do not name your kid unless you want her made fun of in school.
Yeah, because Autumn needs to be she's a fall color, no matter even if she's a pale person.
Oh, good God! I don't get it. I don't get you.
Oh, it's a fashion thing.
It's a fashion thing. Do you think I wear fashion?
Yeah, but
I dress in different shades of black. Today I have blacker jeans than I did
navy
yesterday.
blue, and you have dark greens on too.
No, I have no navy blues on. Show me where they are.
Oh, that's okay. Those are variations of green. Pardon me.
The one, no, well, it's all black.
Okay, if you say so.
Well, this shirt was free.
Colorblind,
I found it in
Mike?
that bin at church.
That's an 80s expression. Much?
I found it in the bin at church, okay?
The trash bin?
It's pretty sad when they say, hey, Wade, would you like to pick a shirt out of the bin? And then expect you to wear it every day to church. It's pretty sad, isn't it? You're not wearing what they want you to wear. And it's just another thing you can add to your list of why you don't want to go to church, because they'll tell you what to wear. They'll tell you what to say. They'll tell you what to wear. They'll tell you who to marry. They'll tell you how to raise your kids. They'll tell you all that stuff.
I stopped going to church when I realized it was the 6 day of
And
homework.
the atheists and the Wiccans don't do that. What do you mean 6 days of homework? They don't give any homework in school.
Yeah, they do.
In Sunday school.
Yeah, they do. You got to study that Bible verse they bring up every week.
What Bible verse? My daughter made colored and all sorts. Even when she was in a teen group, she sat there and coloring.
Oh, pardon me. Back in my day, you had to
Oh,
go
back
study
in our
that.
day, we got to go on a
that
bus.
Bible verse and
Remember
all
the
that
bus?
Electric school bus?
No, remember the bus that they took you to? No, remember the school bus that took you to church on Sundays and Wednesdays?
No, I never had a church that did.
So how did you get taken to church?
Kicking and screaming usually?
Oh, gee. And well, the atheists and Wiccans might tell you how to dress and do that stuff, don't they?
Oh no.
You go to your atheist church, don't you?
No, I'm not an atheist. I'm Wiccan, dude. I'm pagan.
Oh, you believe in the other gods.
Yes, I believe in the other ideas that nature and the change of the seasons is to be celebrated.
Oh, you run around with those naked people.
Well, sometimes.
It's wrong to be naked. I'll say it 100 times on the show. It's wrong to be naked.
Okay, it's wrong for Brother Wade to be naked.
We got to have a whole show on this.
It's wrong for Brother Wade to be naked. That is for sure.
It is wrong to be naked. You must not be naked. It is a sin. It is horrible. You should not do it.
Even on your wedding night.
Well, I was never naked. I've never been married, so I don't have to worry about being naked on my wedding night. Would you naked on your wedding night?
Oh, heck yeah.
You were naked on your wedding night.
And nights before, and nights way before, and
So-
nights
so-
way before that.
Well, you're not supposed to have sex with a woman if you get married. You're supposed to be married and happy and then have children. I don't know why you can't be unhappy and have children. I'm
Plenty
sure a lot of
are
people
unhappy
have done
and
that.
have children.
Yeah, well, the unhappiness comes after the children. You got to be happy before.
No. All you gotta be is have the woman compliant, evidently. if you're allowed
I've
to
never
churches.
heard anybody said it's an unhappy marriage.
Because you're not allowed to say that.
You're supposed to say it's a shitty or crappy marriage, but not unhappy marriage.
Yeah, you can't say unhappy. That's kind of
I don't
the
even
union rule. I think.
I don't even think in court getting a divorce is saying the marriage is shitty. I don't even think that's a reason. Inseparable differences or
Irreconcilable differences.
whatever you just said,
Yeah.
differences. Because there you go, using big words that I don't understand, even if I did look them up in a dictionary.
Wade has a bit of a definitive.
Deficiency
Literary-
of understanding word
Yeah.
formations. Yeah.
But he's
I
a hell of a
do.
guy. He really is. He's sweet. He's a sweet man.
The
and-
hell with the guy. Is that what you just said?
No, you're a hell of a guy.
Oh.
He's a sweet man.
Well, now you're saying hell in the middle of somebody that just said they were a Christian. That's nice. A hell of a guy? That's real. What
He
kind
takes
of
a
a saying
compliment
is
really
that?
well, doesn't he, ladies and gentlemen?
No compliments. You should not compliment other people. You should be complimenting the Lord. Everything should be about the Lord, not you and complimenting. And I don't even believe you should celebrate your birthday. But here we are eating cake. So you know the theory of that, right? That
No.
unnamed group of people that don't celebrate birthdays or holidays, it's because God never told you to do it, so you don't do it. But if God wanted you to be alive,
Well,
wouldn't
technically-
he celebrate you being alive and one of his people?
Technically, Wade, you're in trouble already.
Why?
God never told you to breathe.
Hang on a minute while you laugh at this. What do you mean I shouldn't breathe? I have to breathe to stay
Well,
alive.
you just told us that you could only do things that God told you to do. Well,
Yes.
God never says one word about breathing.
No, he gave it to us.
No, he never said anything about that you were allowed to breathe.
He
though.
put the breath in Adam and Eve, and he puts the breath in you when you're born. That means you don't have to breathe.
But-
You naturally do it. It is not a command or a willingly thing
But
to
it's
do.
just like oogling the women and talking and having
You're not
sex.
supposed to do that.
Yeah, but it's naturally occurring, just like breathing.
You're not supposed to do that.
It naturally
It's
happens.
not naturally occurring. You go to the woman.
Birds
you
do
lust
it,
after
bees
her.
do it.
Listen,
Educated fleas do it.
you lust after her. She then lusts back, and you two do stuff. That's how it works.
Free will. And it's wired into the mechanism. You couldn't have
Free
a
will
speech.
is a sin. We need to do a whole show on this so we can have better arguments. I need to study for this argument because some of the things you're saying I'm not disagreeing with. I just can't agree with them. I have been wired not to agree with that, and I've been wired to give an example of why you're wrong. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, usually incomplete.
That's like if I said Mighty Thor is bad. You're programmed to tell me why he's good.
No.
And that other thing you were talking about the trees and talking and gods and tree gods and other than little gnomes and elves and
Hey, just like people don't think about it, but well, the atheists think that you and I both are talking about our invisible friends.
well, what happens if we are?
See?
Not all demons can be seen. When a
Well-
child has an invisible friend, it may not be a friend. It may be a demon.
Or it
Or keep laughing there, Mike. You're
could,
thinking.
or it could
you
be
can't even
just
say
their
you're thinking.
imagination coming in.
No, well, if I didn't have an imagination, I couldn't play Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, and
But
kinda wonder
Dungeons
about
and
that
Dragons
someday.
is real.
Dungeons and Dragons is real.
It's not a man.
And that's another thing. God never said that you can play Dungeons and Dragons.
He never said I couldn't.
But he never said you couldn't have sex either.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He said that a man and a woman shall not come together in lust. You're supposed to come together to procreate.
In that case, we're fine.
Why?
I haven't met a teenager yet that didn't say they were in love.
What? You're supposed to come together to procreate, have children, advance the species in whatever degenerate way you want to. Yes, I said degenerate way, folks. Have you seen the public today? Look at who they voted for president, and you tell me if we're going anywhere forward.
I'm frowning at him right now, trying to figure out how degenerate is fine, but we can't talk about lust.
No, lust is wrong.
No, left is
You
wrong,
should
right
not
is
think
right.
of a woman as a sex object and think she's beautiful and want her.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If at all possible, I'll break down when you're completely overtaxed. But
Going over your words while you're laughing. What are you trying to say? Speak coherently for the people that are listening to us.
well, we have to wait until
He's laughing at me because he's getting in this mood where he's going to laugh and tell me stuff, and then I'm going to go off on a tangent, and he's going to think it's all funny. He does this because he likes to do this to Christians. He likes to upset us, so we go on and on with irrational thinking, and then you blame us for having irrational thoughts.
No, I blame you because you don't have a good backing.
I do.
Your invisible friend doesn't give you enough words to fight out of a wet
Well, what
paper
about
bag.
you? Okay, let's play Invisible Friends here. Let's, for a minute, argue this. In the last part of our show, we'll have another whole show about this.
Jesus loves you, but
Oh, here he goes. Laughing, he's having funny time. He's holding his belly.
Jesus
He's
loves
now
you, but-
breathing, inhaling like he's going to get out of breath and vomit. What else?
But Odin thinks you should grow the hell up.
Odin thinks I should do. What about Set? What about Ra? What about Anubis?
Hey, the sun
What
gods
about
are,
Basset?
the sun gods are great, and the cat god is awesome. If it wasn't for cats, farming as we know it would not have survived.
What about Haidamane, or however you say that word of the Aztec god?
Oh, see, I don't know them that well. I couldn't
What
identify
about
them.
the Bakab and Wujas, the Dungeons and Dragons gods? Are they
Oh,
fake
I
too?
don't know nothing about them. That's fictional things.
That's not fictional. They're based on real gods.
Well,
All of
it could
Dungeons
be,
and
but I've
Dragons
never-
gods were based on real
But
things.
I've never heard of them anywhere else besides Dungeons and Dragons.
So you're saying Apollo is real?
Yes.
Other than being a spaceship, it didn't do too well.
Apollo is actually
Actually, it might have been the one that succeeded. But anyways,
Apollo is where Jesus was stolen from.
Apollo was stolen. No, he wasn't stolen from.
Yeah. Apollo came first.
If you look
and then
at the
Jesus-
Indian gods of India,
Oh, and
it is a better
And here's a fun
sequence
one, ladies and
of the
gentlemen.
Christian gods.
here's a fun one. Look up the Mandela, okay, and then realize you're going to see Jesus and Mary, and then you roll back, and then you see crap. I forgot their names, but basically the Egyptian gods, and then the gods before them, all through history,
You do see them because they're there.
because they came first. There's nothing new under the sun. It's just different names.
Unless
for
you're going to
different
tell me
eras.
Jehovah is a war god and Yahweh is a loving god. They're the same person. They're the same thing.
He just answered the question. Matter of fact, some people argue that one of
What
those
happened
gods...
if we're both wrong? There's no gods. People made this up because they didn't want to die and they didn't want their lives shitty.
There you go. Could be that simple.
So when I go to church and some woman wants me, she wants me because of desires that are just animalistic. Don't make no sense, Mike.
Why not?
Well, you just said, what about nature? No, it doesn't make sense. And then under your breath, you laughed and pointed at me. I saw that. It's your birthday, so I'm not going to go into things.
But
I'm going to
nature
make
makes
fun of you
everything
today on your
possible.
birthday, folks. No making fun of people on their birthday. Do it on the day after or day before. Preferably the whole year before, but then. Maybe the year after, but not on the day itself. This conversation, we can make a whole show for them. Do you realize that? I could go on for another 5 hours talking about this topic, and me and Mike both will sit there and go, what the hell, afterwards. Because Mike is one of those open-minded people where he's going to be open-minded to my thoughts, I'm going to be open-minded to his thoughts, and then we will not
Just talk
accomplish...
shit and mess with each other.
We
the whole
will
time.
not accomplish anything of, what do they call, a debate? Nobody will win the debate because
Nope.
it'll end in the world blowing up and we're just drifting in space to another planet and we start all over again.
Wait a minute. That's Battlestar Galactica.
It is? They drifted in space and started all over again?
Yeah, man.
I thought something
Fleeing
happened to
Cylon
them.
Tyranny, the last Battlestar, and a ragtag fugitive fleet.
Oh, God. You know Battlestar Galactica met with the Enterprise.
Oh, well, yeah, that is one of those things you can find online on YouTube.
And it is a D6 hologram. Go to the holocron if you're in the role-playing game. D6 West End game system is all of that system now.
Made in the great state of Pennsylvania.
But the weapon system of the Galactica is not that good.
No.
No.
It's very crude when it comes to mechanisms because it's just lasers.
Well, they
So,
do have
the
torpedoes.
new stuff has slug throwers, which makes no sense.
What do you mean slug throwers?
They're bullets.
How do you get slug throwers on a ship?
Well, that's easy.
In space, the things will just fly off wherever they want to go.
No, because they'll have force. Because that's how...
What is that, like a plasma
Inertia.
ball?
No, it's... Okay.
They're supposed to shoot the
Unless
slug
there's-
throwers with plasma, so it fires
No.
at something and then it hits something.
No, because otherwise, ballistic technology, which they used...
And what new stuff? There is no new stuff.
Okay.
It's all started like 2010. That's not new.
Okay, but... Okay. All right. For those of us
There's
who
no
were around in
new
the late 70s and early 80s when they were starting to realize that their brain cells could rub
Oh, you're
together and
talking
watch
about
TV.
you're talking about the remade stuff.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't remade. It just advanced on the story.
No, it's remade.
Well,
got
Stargate goes into that
reimagined.
stuff too. Stargate's the same way. They reimagined the whole damn thing.
They did.
The only thing they don't have is Star Wars. There's no Star Wars program.
Well, there is because of the fact that TV program.
Yeah.
Oh, there are. They've
They're
got the
cartoons.
Misfits. Oh yeah, they
Now
got
they do, but they never did then.
No, they didn't that back then.
However, Star Trek at the end of the Delta Quadrant runs into the unknown universe of Star Wars.
Ah.
And something to do with the other side of the unknown universe, on the other side of the galaxy, runs into the Battlestar Galactica universe,
See, I've never heard
which
of that.
somehow runs into the Starscape universe, which somehow goes into Farscape, if you remember that one. And I forgot the other one. It was Farscape and something. Oh, Babylon 5.
Ooh, Babylon 5.
But
was
that
fun.
has its own. That one doesn't. Well, technically they did have.
You know what's really terrible, folks? Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine have something in common. The same people wrote them.
That's kind of funny. Both on starships and spaceships and.
No, they had a thing about space stations, so they made it two different ways.
Which company was that? Because
forgot.
Deep Space Nine was not done by the Gene Roddenberry people.
No, it's the guy, the creators. I forgot their name. It's two fellas.
Yeah.
Levy and something, I think, or I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's these names, and basically, if you look it up, the two shows basically were written by the same two fellas. They had a thing for space stations.
Well, Babylon 5 is not all space stations.
Yeah, but it is basically set up in a situation where a space station is the center focus.
Well, in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they went into the...
Oh, yeah, but...
Whoever the
but that's how they
octopus
started.
spaceships were, whatever those squid spaceships were, decided to attack everybody.
Yeah.
I got into it because it was something different. It wasn't Star Trek. I got into Farscape because it was something different than Star Trek. I just didn't like Star Trek.
Now, what I want to know is, where does Buck Rogers drop in?
Buck Rogers in the 21st and a half century?
Yeah, well, the TV version with Gil Gerard and...
Yeah, I don't know. What about, what's the other one? The Black Hole?
Oh, the movie?
Lost in Space.
Lost in Space.
The
Oh,
one
God,
with the
help
little
me.
monkey robot with the... No, the monkey robot and the bear thing was a Battlestar Galactica TV show.
He's supposed to be a dog.
And the little person robot was Lost in Space.
No, the little person robot was actually
Well, no,
Well, Buck
Lost in
Rogers.
Space was it. Yes, that's right. And
And
then
the late, great Mel
I'm thinking of the
Blanc.
big robot, the one with the treads on his feet that didn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
hands. That was the Lost in Space.
Lost in Space. And the late great Mel Blanc, that was the last TV show he was involved in, was the Buck Rogers in
Mel
21st Century.
Blanc.
Oh yeah, Man of a Thousand Voices.
Oh, is that the one that did Skeletor?
No, Mel Blanc did all the Warner Brothers, or no, the Looney Tunes.
And he starred in that movie.
No, he was the Tweaky voice.
Oh, he was the Tweety
Beady
voice.
beady.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
okay.
Mel Blanc's last performance.
Oh yeah, yeah, now I know who he is. He did Daffy Duck.
Yep.
But I'm thinking of the guy who did Skeletor.
Oh, I don't remember that guy's name.
Alan Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. That's it.
Yeah. He was
Alan Oppenheimer. That's right. I'm thinking in
He's
my
related to
head
the guy that
Alan. I'm
invented the
thinking in
nuke.
my head Alan. I'm thinking Albert. I'm thinking Al something, and it's Oppenheimer.
He's
He-
related
but-
to the guy that invented the nuclear war.
But Mark Hamill did it in the Masters of the Universe, the new stuff.
Mark Hamill has done a lot of
He
voice
did the
work.
Joker and Batman.
Oh yeah.
He did Luke Skywalker in a Star Wars movie. Yeah.
That's what I heard. It's a
Yeah,
rumor, though.
yeah. I forgot the other one he did. What Mark
Oh,
Hamill's done.
Corvette Summer.
Who's that?
Mark Hamill did a movie called Corvette Summer. Kid was doing shop in his high school, and they made this really nice Corvette. And I don't know if he got to own it or if it got stolen from the school or whatever, but the Corvette got stolen, and the kid tracks it all across the country, all the way to Las Vegas.
Well, what is the other movie like that one? Bueller's Day Off or something where they went off in a...
Oh yeah, Ferris Bueller's. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Say
of course-
Ferris.
Yeah.
We need to get those shirts printed
Now,
again.
I'm not one that's on movies that much. Mike will tell me movies, and I'll just sit here with a stunned look on my face. But I know all the Hammer films, like
I have a
Curse of
degree.
Frankenstein.
I have a degree where I actually was required to watch movies.
What about Hammer films?
Hammer?
Yeah, Christopher Lee was the Dracula,
Oh.
and Peter Cushing was Van Helsing.
Oh.
Peter Cushing often starred as Frankenstein, the Dr. Frankenstein.
And the gentleman you talked about, he was even in TV movies where he played Dracula.
Christopher Lee, yes,
Christopher
the
Lee.
Hammer Films did it. It's an English.
Wasn't it also a Dark Shadows thing?
No, they did something like that with another Dracula. I forgot which one it was, but it had nothing to do with the movie. But it was just like it. The music was almost like it. Hammer Films has done a lot of films, a lot of things. I like Hammer Films. I
Interesting.
really love those movies. I think because it's the old style where the blood you can tell is neon, syrup, and the
How do you get neon syrup? This
it's
sounds like a
neon.
punchline.
It's neon blood. It looks like corn syrup turned neon, red colored. It's not the fake blood capsules in your mouth stuff. But it's considered now to be a B movie. Then it was considered to be like whatever's between the A and B movies, good movies, like our Freddy Kruegers and Jasons are today.
Yeah.
The Friday the 13th, the Nightmares on Elm Streets, the Halloweens, which when Halloween came out, that was supposed to be an all-new just movie.
Oh, I know.
And every time I hear that, I can't get that song about the 13 more days to Halloween or whatever, more days to Halloween Mask Company there.
Oh,
Song in my head. It's not funny. Now it's going to be in my head all day. And then I'm going to have to listen to it. And then it'll be in my head even more. Anyways, folks, we've been here for a while. We're going to finish up our pizza. It is Mike's birthday, as we all know. Mike's had a good birthday today.
Happy birthday to me!
So, folks, as always, snorkeling in the sandbox at yahoo.com.
Yahoo!
And if you want to get a hold of us, 607-238-3816. And, folks, we'll see you next time.
Hasta la taco!